Hey everybody, peace and blessings. It's your girl Wendy Zizzo here with Kirk the Jerk. Nappy Red, we love you. We'll see you next week. And we are Awareness Academy 411. Here to give you that 411 on what's going on in the world, give you our little 2 cents. If it applies, let it apply. And if it don't, let it fly. It's all alleged for the most part, but it's all for educational purposes only. So, don't get it twisted. But I'm just saying, we might drop some jewels and say something dope and funny. So enjoy yourself. So let's start off with the sound off from Nappy Red. Let's roll.
X. Sound off on that. Second, peace and blessings. Today's topic on Sound Off on Red Dot Production. Would you ever have a relationship with one of your friends' ex? Sound off on that. Second topic is, if you have a relationship, would you confront your friend about it or would you hide it? Or friends and exes is off limits, period. Sound off on it. Let's talk about it. Peace, y'all.
Mm, that's a good one. Interesting topic at that.
hmm
I mean, no, I don't think it's okay to date your friends' exes. And
Fuck
I
out of
mean,
here.
I've had many situations where girls, especially the ones that would be low key talking mess about me behind my back, yeah, they definitely would go behind me and date somebody that I was with or somebody that was interested in me. So
Especially if they don't like you. It's
yeah, well,
definitely
I mean, for me, you know what? It's been the easiest way to find out who my real friends are. You know what I mean? It's like let put it this way: if a man could easily come between you and a friend, that wasn't really a friend. So, you know, I hope they're happy. That's all I
yeah,
got.
that's true.
I hope y'all are happy and everybody got what they want because I know that I am happy. So
Yep. And that's all that matters, you know what I'm saying?
I'm very happy.
I mean, I could only see if it wasn't somebody serious and it was a long time ago. And we adults, everybody has
I think the
I
cutoff of this applies. Like if you dated somebody when you was a teenager, and now you in your 30s and 40s, and then you get into the person, that's different. Like that's kind of old.
yeah.
You
Yeah, I
agree or
guess maybe
disagree?
I guess maybe when you look at it like that, it could be kind of old and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, if
Um
I dated somebody when I was a teen, when teenager, right? You ain't
mhm.
experienced real life. That don't, people totally different by the time they hit their late 30s, early 40s or something. So,
Yeah.
I would say that would be the only exception is when it's something like that. I could be wrong. Some people might disagree with that, but I'm just saying if it happens, then, you know, that would be the only exception. And as for them confronting you and bringing it to your face, if they were hiding it, it's because they know they was wrong anyway.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like you knew you was wrong from the very beginning, so that's why you were hiding it. That's why you wasn't, you know, you was basically a coward. Like you ain't gonna come to my face and tell me what you're doing. Why? Because one, you don't truly respect me, and two, you know it was wrong.
That, that
So
and that's pretty much what it is though. They know it was wrong, so that's why they do it.
exactly. Like you knew you
Yeah.
was wrong. That's why, oh, I feel bad now. So I need to come and tell you because I feel bad. I need to feel better about me feeling bad about, disrespecting you. So now I'm gonna come tell you.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
dumb as hell. It's dumb. But what's crazy, moving along, what's crazy right now, what's going on with this whole everybody's going
Oh,
crazy with this ICE situation.
oh yeah. Oh,
Executive
but
orders are being
before we even get
done and
there with the snow, hold on, let's talk
um
about the snow and how insane that it is with the snow. And then, yeah, it's insane. But moving back to ice, because
yeah,
when you
the
said
snow
ice,
was
it made me think
crazy.
of the snow, and it made me think of the ice that's
Pretty
literally
much
outside.
ICE, they both the same thing now. One is actually
Ice is
lethal and the other's
ice
not.
is a little bit everywhere right now. It's like it's
hmm
outside and it's out terrorizing people in the world. And
Yep.
it was funny.
Terrorizing
I
your
was
neighborhoods with being on your sidewalk, all this damn ice.
word just coming out of nowhere and stuff. But I was watching oh, what's that gentleman's name? It's like I have his name, his face in my head. Older, he's an activist. Glasses, beard. Oh, I'm so bad.
Arrested?
What'd you say?
Oh, you're not talking about the journalist that was just arrested recently.
No. This is an older gentleman. I'm like, his name is like I just drew a blank right now. But anyway, he was on a show where they were talking about how, and he put it so eloquently. He said that you niggerized dignified people and justified hurting them because you niggerized them. But people don't realize that if they can do that to one people, they could do it to other people. So now that they're starting to niggerize certain citizens. You know what I mean? So now they're justifying the different things that they're doing to even citizens.
Yeah.
You know, to other non-melanated citizens. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
it's like I love as doctor. Oh, it was right there on the tip of my tongue. I'm gonna get it. It's gonna come out. It's gonna come out. But yeah, like he had spoke, and I agree with that. Like if people can hurt someone else, of course they can hurt their own. You know what I mean?
That's
So
true.
it's just a matter of time.
Yeah. So you know it's funny because when you talking about activists, I was like, well, he's not really an activist. I think he's been doing more activist things now. I guess you could call him something like an activist now, but he's more like he's still a journalist. He's a former CNN anchor. Don Lemon appears in court after being arrested over
I'm
a
not
protest
talking about
in
Don
Minnesota.
Lemon, but Don Lemon.
Oh, he
did
just was
get
recently arrested. So that's
yeah,
big.
he was just arrested.
He was arrested, and pretty much the journalist Don Lemon was arrested overnight in Los Angeles on Friday. The arrest come nearly 2 weeks after Lemon was an anti-ICE protest. He didn't do anything. All he did was videotape it. Videotape it, and he said he's not in it. He kept on saying in his video while he's videotaping to say that he's not in it. He's just recording it because that's what journalists do, and it's protected by the First Amendment, which is the press. You know, he might not be legacy and part of legacy media no more like CNN, but now he's an independent journalist where he has the freedom to operate and do things as he see fit. But to be honest with you, he didn't do anything wrong because he didn't storm it. He even interviewed some of the people that's in the church. So if you want to say that he was an agitator, then why is it that some of the members of the church got interviewed by Don Lemon, along with some of the people that actually work for the church? So it doesn't look like it. Looked like he's just holding press on both sides. You know, he's filming and recording what's going on and stuff. So it's gonna get thrown out. It's unfortunate, but I think this administration don't really
great
care.
Journalists wind up getting arrested at some point in there.
But this is frivolous, and it's making the federal government look bad because his charge is not gonna stick. And I think it's not intended for him to do time. I just think it's intended to agitate him.
Inconvenience him,
inconvenience him, make him cost money for attorneys and stuff like that, because it's gonna get thrown out. Just like Letitia James and James Comey, they all got thrown out because it's frivolous cases, and there's very, very minor situations. And you know, even before the charges came, and they tried to make it felony-based situations, but it wasn't even that big in the beginning. But yeah, moving forward.
And I got the name came to mind, but I had to also look it up just to make sure.
What's his
name?
Dr.
Cornel West.
Cornel West, okay.
That made that that speech. So everything I said was quote unquote. This is what he said, not my words. They were his words.
Well, he's a very intelligent guy.
The message is what I agree with. You know, like don't think you can't get it too. You know what I mean? Like don't think that it's gonna get old eventually.
Yeah.
But yeah, like there's just so much going on with these, just in the politics, even with the president and Nicki Minaj getting her symbolic gold card, because it wasn't the actual card that he put out for immigrants to buy for, I think it was like $1 million, or was it $5 million or something like that. This card was a symbolic because she's been a citizen for over two decades, I think. So this was more like a symbolic card for her. and a lot of people are very upset with her. I mean,
It's
I
an
don't know, am I
organization.
wrong for not caring?
Yeah,
Like,
it's crazy. It's an organization that she's starting right now, along with the Trump administration. I don't know how true is it, but they reported on it, stating that she she's gonna start a financial literacy for kids. And I
mhm.
mean, it's obviously her and Donald Trump doing it together. I mean, hopefully, I pray that you can't screw that up, and hopefully some good can come out of it. Because basically, what they want to do is educate the kids, and the kids could teach their parents how to do, financial literacy. I'm like,
Well,
that's
hopefully
kind
it's
of
something
weird,
that
but
lasts
okay.
more than 1 year's tax write-off. That's all I gotta say. Like, I really hope it is. It's something that
hmm
lasts more than a 1 year cycle or even a 3 year cycle.
hmm
You know what I mean? Like, I hope that it is something that truly, um, giving back. Like, I even heard Cardi B started something in Georgia where she's building or investing into a place to help people. Like, uh, I don't know if it's people that are homeless or for children to help, just adding to the community in some way. And not a lot
Okay.
of people are talking about that. So, I definitely give my respect to any artist that invests back into a community in any way, shape, or form that actually
hmm
benefits the community long term and not
Much
just
respect.
1 year write off.
I think it's much respect. I think that's extremely respectful, because at least you see that they're doing God's work, helping their people. They're not just making all this money and say forget everybody. No. And I like the fact that they don't really be reporting on it. You got other people that's reporting and them doing the good stuff.
Mhm.
Because it's not like she'd come out and say stuff like this. It's just that people peep, yo, guess what Cardi B doing? And they want to report on it, which I think is great, because to me it seems more authentic that way.
I'd
And
rather
I
talk about that than all the other stuff that people are worried about, like what she does with her body and who she's with. Like, that ain't nothing really nobody's business. You know
nah,
what I mean?
nah.
That's her personal life. Like, okay, I want
Yeah.
to know what is she doing to actually help other people. You know what I
hmm
mean? So to hear that story, I commend her for that. So I
And,
think
and
that's a beautiful thing.
And I think it's very selfish for any rich person that don't want to help their own people. And the reason why I say that, let me explain, because it sounds crazy off the surface. I just wanted to make a pop when I say that. It's because you have to donate money anyway. Don't be one of these rich, stupid fools that create a 501c3 and donate to themselves. I hate when I see crap like that, because that's the biggest loophole, the tax loophole. And I'm a certified tax expert, and I'm telling you that this is what a lot of people do: is they'll create their own not-for-profit, and then what
Mhm.
they'll do is take their money from their other business and
And
donate it to their
donate it to their own
not-for-profit. So they
business.
still keeping the money, and then they don't pay no taxes because they donate so much money that taxes is very little or to nothing. And that's the
Yeah.
biggest scam. I think that's why my hat goes off to the people that decide they want to donate money to cancer, donate money to donate money to good causes that help people, because they know at the end of the day they're getting a write off, but they still donating to good causes. I still
Yeah, I
respect
mean,
stuff
me
like that.
personally, once I'm in a
hmm
position where I could really donate some real money,
hmm
I would donate, honestly, just off the top of my head, I would
Yeah,
donate to St. Jude's, to the
yeah.
children's hospital. That would probably be the first one that I would donate to.
Oh, I
Then the
messed
next
up.
would be something that's gonna
Mm.
help animals.
I messed up. I messed up because I donate to St. Jude's every year, and I didn't this year. They never sent me no slips. They always send me something in the mail, and then
Yeah.
I go online and just fill out some information, and then I
Like,
send it
I've
in. I send it to
donated
U.S. mail.
before, but I mean, like, real
hmm
money, like commas,
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, I would love to do something like that one day in
every
my life,
little counts
so
though. Every you
no,
could
you're right.
donate. You could donate $50. Let me tell you something.
Oh,
You could
absolutely.
donate $50 and say, "Hey, I donate $50." Let me tell you, it goes a long ways, because
Listen,
it's
any
like a
little bit
thousand
counts
people
'cause
donate $50.
listen, I
Hundreds,
donate
yeah.
to, a couple of organizations over the years that I've
That's
donated
what's
to,
up.
so, I do what I can, even if it's
hmm
$10 or
It's
$20, you know
worth
what I
it.
mean? Like, I give something, like, I even donated to Save the Trees,
Yo,
'cause
it's
I
worth it.
believe in saving the trees, like, people don't think that that's important. Listen, if I can
Mhm,
find one that's to save the bees, I'm gonna donate to that too. You
mhm.
know what I mean? Like, bees and trees, we need both of those or else there'll be none of us.
And remember, trees is the most rare thing in the world. I mean, in the universe. It's only here in Earth where we discover
That we know of.
wood. There's no wood nowhere else so far that we discover. We discover everything else. You got what is it? Gold and diamonds and all stuff. We found that all over the universe.
But not
that
trees.
we've seen. But we don't have no trees. Trees is the only thing,
Trees are very important, man. Like, and the trees are awesome. Like, we call them trees and we've minimized their amazingness by calling them a tree. But what are they really? You know, like, if no lie, people, I don't care. You call me crazy if you want to, but there's so much energy coming from trees. Like, just think about how these things are so deep into the soil, and then they're high up above. There's electromagnetic energy flowing through the air all day, every day. You know, they're emitting the oxygen and take it. Like, there's a process happening. Like, when you lean up against a tree or you put your hands on a tree and you just sit with it for a moment, like, you could feel, like, I mean, I'm just more sensitive to energy, so it's easier for me to feel it. But you can feel the energy coming off of trees and the planet. Like, one of the most beneficial things that anybody could do, and I even told you about this, is grounding. Put your feet, I mean, if you can go barefoot, that's even better, on the grass for 20 minutes a day.
Well, what is that site? You have a sponsor to a site that makes really good grounding shoes. What is the site?
It's Grounds, GROUNDZ.com. Grounds.com. Like, they make grounding shoes.
Let's look it up.
Yeah, so they're just straight up shoes where they're made from all leather. They actually make sneakers too, but they have, like, some of the shoes have copper on the bottom, and the copper helps to pull even more energy in. So when you wearing, like, because I don't want to be barefoot all the time, especially walking through this, New York streets, so I would actually, I mean, I have a few pairs of Ground shoes now, but I have those sandals too. Yes, I do. And I got those sneakers too. Yep. But no, real talk, like, wearing these as you're out walking in the, if you're walking in the park, wearing them on concrete is not going to be the same, or asphalt. Like, you want to walk on the grass when you're wearing these, because the energy that you're grounding, energy.
They do look much nicer than ones on Amazon. The Amazon ones look kind of cheesy. These actually look quality.
They're comfortable.
Yeah,
like, I love my sneakers because they have the wider toe box, so your feet sit naturally the way they're supposed. Like, your feet aren't supposed to be all crunched up and tight in these, these narrow shoes. Like, that's actually damaging your feet. And when you start damaging your feet, that affects everything from your posture to your back to your shoulders, your neck. Like, everything's gonna hurt when your feet are off. But real talk, like, grounding with the earth 20 minutes a day. You could sit up against a tree, you could put your feet on the ground. You're getting these negative ions that your body needs. Like, there's actual scientific proof, and they've done studies where they took somebody's blood before they started grounding. They went outside and grounded for 20 minutes. They took their blood again, and there's a noticeable difference in the way that the blood is now. Like, it's moving better. It looks a lot more redder. It's a little bit more brighter because it does do something for our bodies. It reduces inflammation. It helps you sleep better. I go the extra mile. I even got a grounding mat in my bed. Like, the mat is connected to a wire that's connected to a piece of silver that's out the window and in the ground. Like, you could plug it into an outlet. You just put it in the bottom piece, because it has the 3 prongs. The bottom one is the grounding outlet, so you could plug it into that. But I just wanted to put it in the ground. So I noticed in the first month of me sleeping with that, I slept better. I had less pain, like in my back and my joints and stuff. And I had a little bit more energy. Like, I noticed I had a noticeable difference of my energy. So grounding is dope. Like,
I think it's amazing. And what people like, how is it possible for you to actually get some healing? Just remember, the earth is full of magnetic energy, right?
We are nature.
We are nature. We are what the earth is. And when you talk about magnetic energy, anything you touch, let me give you a perfect example of magnetic energy for people that don't know. You ever walk and then, come in a house and then you rub your feet on the carpet and then you touch something to get shocked? That's magnetic energy right there. Static, actually. But that's like, but that's all into the magnetic fields and stuff like that. So when you look at, so when you touch things or when you move around, the energy's all around you. That's the and I don't want to get too scientific on you, but you got situations where they got machines that can harvest the magnetic energy and actually use it as a direct current to like power up something. And that's the big thing right there. We don't need direct current. We don't need
That's
to
what
create
Tesla was doing.
lithium battery to charge something.
You know, I said that's what Tesla was doing before they allegedly.
Nikola Tesla, and he created something called alternate current. He created some alternate current, meaning keep on having electricity cycle over and over and over and over, where it doesn't need to.
He built a device for it.
Yeah.
He learned how to build a device. But just like how, you know, if you rub a balloon up against your head, you could stick it on the wall. That's energy. Like you have energy coming from your body all day, every day, and you just need to connect with the earth to ground it, to get those negative ions, because too much positive ions, the symptoms of it is an acidic body, an inflamed body, you know. So that's why going to the beach and being in the sand and being around the water is so healthy. You know, people, you come back from the beach, you might be tired, but the next day you feel more energized because you know, you're getting all that negative ion. So I mean, we just dropping the knowledge out there, people. You know, I hope, you know, it helps you. If it does, you know, you could drop a comment, let us know how you feel about it. But you know, Awareness Academy 411, we about giving you the 411 of things that you might not have knew about, you know. And that's what we here for.
And for anything that we got wrong, just remember it's all alleged, and this is all for entertainment purpose. So always do your research on anything that we talk about. And I'm pretty sure you're gonna see that with Geniuses, because everything we talk about is 100% truth, facts. But if it's happened to not be not, you can't sue us because we just here for entertainment purposes and also education at the same time. We would love to educate you the way we look at things.
Absolutely. Yeah, man. Like what I love is when I plant seeds with people and, you know, some time goes by and they do their own research and then they come back to me and they're like, yo, you was right about this and that and the third. Or even one of my good friends, like, you know, I used to talk to him about numerology all the time.
Nice.
And now there's this guy named GG33 that be all over TikTok and stuff, and he's actually making it more popular because he's a guy and guys listen to guys. So he's been watching him, so he's been learning more about it. So now he's coming to me and he's like, yo, this is gonna be this the year of the horse, and you know, it's a 1 year, and I'm just like, welcome to my planet. Welcome to speaking the language that I understand. Like, I love it. You know what I mean? Like numerology, just to put it out there. So there's astrology and then there's numerology. Astrology is more generalized, but you know, when you get more in depth to your chart, then you can find out where it gets a little bit more in depth and personalized. But numerology is a little bit more specific. It's still generalized, but it's more specific than astrology in the general terms. So like I'm a 7 life path. 7 life path people usually have a tendency to be the thinkers, the geniuses, the researchers, the more spiritual people. And when I learned about that, I was like, oh, well, that makes sense. You know, I forgot what yours is, but for people, if you want to know how to calculate your numerology number, you just add your birthday up. You know, you add the month, the day. So like mine is 1, 1, 2. So I'm adding 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 9. And I'm not gonna tell you the last of my years because y'all need to know my age, but nah, I'm not. But you know, when you add all that up and then you reduce it down to the lowest number, unless if it's an 11, 22, or 33, that when it's a double number like that, you don't reduce it. But when, you know, whatever number you get, you reduce it to, you know, just add that up until you come to a much lower number, and that will give you your life path number. And then you can look it up online and see what your life path number, and you can see if it matches your personality. You know, so according to I'm a life path 7, but my birthday is on the 12th, so that makes me a 3. And 3 people, so I'm a 3-7. So 3s are very they love to communicate. They're great with communicating. They have an awesome sense of humor. They're very youthful people, you know. So I see it. Like I get it. I'm like, okay, this fits. I think I told you yours before, but I can't remember what it was.
Shit.
He's like, nah, I don't remember. But
I'm not letting them know my age now.
Nah. We'll do it another time. We'll talk, and I'll talk a little bit more about the numerology. But overall, the whole point with that is that there's a lot more about life than people understand, and there's more than one channel that you can tune into of life to live in. Like, just because there's all the drama going on in the world, you don't have to mentally participate in these things unless if it's literally at your front door and it's literally getting in the way of your bag and it's literally stopping you from getting up and doing everything that you got to do. That's different. But if you're just observing something and then you're having all these emotional reactions to them, and you're getting upset, or you feel like you need to express yourself in a passionate way, you are now participating on that channel of reality, and you're not in the channel that you'd probably prefer to be in.
That's true.
Like, I prefer to be on the channel where I'm in peace and that I don't care.
That's
that
it.
So,
hell yeah, shit.
like, I care, like I see it, but I'm not participating in it. Just like people that like to watch the news all the time. They're like, oh, I need to be informed. Why? I'm in Staten Island. Why do I need to know what's going on in the Bronx? For what?
That's true. I mean, it ain't gonna change nothing.
Nothing.
You're absolutely right. Yeah.
Nothing. Knowing about it does not change it. If anything, I purposely avoid watching, especially videos where people are being hurt and stuff like that, because it's already done.
Yeah.
Like, it's on video. That means it's done. It's finished. It's over. It already happened. So now me getting upset about it, now I'm just I'm giving it my power. That's one. 2, I'm now disturbing my day. And 3, I'm also stressing myself out, which is raising my cortisol, which is now making me unable to metabolize my food properly or my body, which is going to mess with my immune system. And the list goes on. So I care enough about my body and my mind that I'm going to protect it and work on my mindset.
Speaking of that, speaking of news that I find funny, I don't find it funny. I find it concerning, but funny at the same time.
Go for it.
Because it's like, our celebrity in chief right now is suing IRS, right? Internal Revenue Service. I mean, a lot of people don't really give a shit. They're like, oh, who cares about IRS? What's up with IRS? But you got to look at it in the grand scheme of things. When they take money from IRS, even though a lot of us like, yeah, dismantle them. Yeah, because I don't want to pay my taxes or whatever the case is. Just remember that that's taxpayer dollars. So right now, it appears that allegedly, celebrity in chief got a lawsuit for $10 billion for leaked files. But he has to, but here's where the things is gonna fall apart, right? Here's where things are gonna fall apart. The basic part is that who's to say that his accountant didn't leak the files? Why it has to be IRS per se? Or can you find out the source where it was leaked from? Because other people's files don't get leaked from IRS like that. And then you got to ask yourself a question: why is he mad when it was his obligation to provide his tax returns during the first term, and he choose not to? But
smoke and mirrors. Smoke and mirrors.
Yeah. At the end of the day, yep. At the end of the day, that's hilarious. But I ain't gonna lie. If he get the 10 billion, if he do get the 10 billion, I'm like, we'll say, well, goddamn.
I just want to know what's in the files. That's it. That's all I want to know.
You heard about the football player, right? The football owner of I forgot what team. His name is all in it. His name is all in it.
There's a lot of people's names in that. I'm just curious. Listen, for me, this is entertainment because, again, it's already done. I can't do nothing about it. There's no level of my anger or despair that's going to change it. So for me, I choose the channel of watching this be entertainment. And it's funny.
Oh my God. I didn't know it was that. It's the Giants co-owner, Steve Tisch. Name is listed in the FC files. That's funny. That's a distraction. They just don't want to tell you all the real stuff. But they say they got video. They just released like 1 million files. I'm talking about it probably was thoroughly scrubbed.
People's argument would be, oh, why didn't all the last presidents release them? Well, because it wasn't a president that was in them that we know of. confirmed wise. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, we heard about this saying, oh, Obama was on Epstein. Like, I'm pretty sure there was a lot of celebrities that went to party with him, but that doesn't
probably
mean that
innocent though.
they stayed for the after party.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Diddy, there's a lot of people that went to Diddy parties.
I said
not everybody was
party.
at the Diddy parties.
They said they didn't party. They said we don't know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? So you got to remember too, even if they went on Epstein Island, doesn't mean, because think about it, it's a whole entire island. So you think he can't hide girls on one side? So he's rich and he's powerful, he's influenced, and I believe allegedly,
and it's a flex to have celebrities on your island.
Yeah. And remember who Epstein is? He was I think he was a Mossad agent initially. I could be wrong, people. So just don't quote me on it. Just do your research yourself. Allegedly, he was a Mossad agent. And when he retired from being a Mossad agent, that's when he went full blown with the child trafficking thing and stuff like that. And apparently one of the largest that we ever seen here in American history.
You know what? I can't not think of Pinocchio when I think of this whole situation. Like, if people look back at the movie Pinocchio, it's so ironic. Like, it was, they turned the kids into donkeys and.
Oh yeah, Pinocchio is crazy.
What's the other word for a donkey? And what could they possibly? Yeah, let me shut up. I'm gonna be quiet. But so Pinocchio. That's why I just think of that movie for some reason. But
it's crazy.
Moving along.
Well, it is what it is.
At the end of the day, it is what it is. Like, for real.
Now, what I wanted to talk about is letting people know. This is all alleged. Once again, I want people to get their health in order because a lot of people is coming down with the autoimmune disease, and apparently it's stemming from the fact that the novel virus, and not because you was vaccinated, because it doesn't matter if you was vaccinated or not. Everybody that ever caught COVID before, especially people that had long COVID, that means that their immune system got weakened over time. And remember, your body has plenty of viruses in there that's not powerful. But the minute your immune system get weak, those viruses come out of nowhere. Like one of the most powerful ones that just be sitting in dormant in your body, and at least 90% of the population got it. It's called Epstein-Barr virus.
Oh yeah,
it's in all of us.
Epstein-Barr, yeah.
It's in all of us, but it don't really do anything because our immune system's so strong. It keeps it chill over there, stay over there, don't do nothing. But the minute your immune system get kicked around, that's when it'll come out and cause more havoc to your body. So the reason why I'm even making a quick statement I just want to say is, everybody, I don't care about what vitamins you take, make sure you get your vitamin D, because one thing's for certain for anybody that's coming down with all these illnesses, and then they also did the study of all the people that died from COVID. I'm talking about die, not just serious illness, but people that died. One thing they did in other countries, they did a test showing that they all had one thing in common: low vitamin D levels. So
funny enough, most people in America have low vitamin D. So
that's why we's dropping like flies. So one of the things, think about it. If your vitamin D level is up and you get sick from some type of bad virus or something like that, your body will fight it. But let's say if it's not there, it's not present. Like let's say your vitamin D level is extremely low. That's scary business right there. So I think everybody should get the supplement, vitamin D3, and most popular thing with K2.
Let me just add to that. So vitamin D is not just a vitamin in your body; it's an actual hormone.
Yep.
So vitamin D is, it's made in the brain. So whenever they say we need to be in the sun more often, I kind of argue with that because, like me and you, we both in the sun a lot, and we still both had low vitamin D.
Yeah, it's funny that you say that. A scientist said that just the region where you're at in the world, meaning that
I think the region, yeah.
If we was in Africa, maybe we'll be.
That's real sun.
That's real sun, and it's a higher beam, a higher direct sunlight versus being around smog and all that stuff here in the States. So no, and honestly. And this is unfortunate, and I don't want to go too crazy with it. I don't want an agency trying to kill me for it.
Allegedly.
Unalive me. Basically, the food that we eat doesn't provide enough nutrients to be able to stop us from having to take supplements. Unfortunately, most of us are deficient in some shape or form. I tell everybody, go get yourself a comprehensive metabolic panel to see what your levels are. and start straightening it out, man. You know what I'm saying? Go see a nutritionist
Yeah,
afterwards.
listen, I would even throw out that even if you are eating the right things, you might even have a problem with absorption because maybe your microbiome is off. You know, so there's a lot of different things. And mention that test again because I missed the whole
comprehensive metabolic test, the metabolic test, and get a CBC test too, because you want to see if you have any other issues and stuff like that. And the reason why you get these tests, these are the basic ones. These are not the most comprehensive ones, but these are the ones is the precursor for something bigger. So if any of those tests comes back crazy, out of whack, then they'll do further deeper testing. So those are at least the basics. You want to do the surface, and I tell everybody, do it every 90 days. You know, do it every 90 days or do it every 4 months. You want to do it, you know, every 4 months is good. You know, don't do it once a year because who knows? You wait a whole year went by without getting tested again, and you could have something really bad going on in your body. And then I tell everybody, this is one of the biggest things that I just learned recently. Get your ass a food allergy test, and not the one that they prick your arm. I'm talking about blood work so they could test for sensitivity. Because I never even heard of food sensitivity. I only heard of, you're allergic or you're not. No, they got actual food. And believe it or not, you got some vegetables that you're allergic to, so you eat it all the time. It might not make you feel sick right away, but in due time, it's causing inflammation in your body.
Yeah.
Because it's not good for you.
Yeah.
But you don't know it.
Some of the signs of inflammation is arthritis.
Yeah.
Well, that's what they call arthritis because the arthritis is just inflammation. Fatigue.
Brain fog. You got brain fog.
And funny enough, these are also the same symptoms that your vitamin D is low. Also, if say you get hurt, you have a longer time to recover. If it takes you longer to recover from being hurt or, you know, cut, whatever. What else I've seen? Sleep. You're not able to sleep. You know, you're not able to, you know, sleep a full night. Like you'll keep waking up. Appetite changes. You know, these are all different symptoms that something is off. And like I said, since vitamin D is a hormone, for some strange reason, men don't think they have hormones. Yes, you do. I mean, the biggest one you have is testosterone, but men have a little bit of everything because testosterone creates estrogen, you know. So again, all these, like Kurt said, go get yourself tested.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Get yourself tested every 3 months, every 6 months, you know, and not just tested, but get your blood drawn. Like pay attention to how your body is feeling. If you're eating food and it sends you to the bathroom right away, that means your body is having an inflamed reaction to what you just ate. And now it's trying to expel something out of it. What you just ate ain't going to come out. But something else that you had, you know, maybe from a day or two prior,
that's online inside your body, waiting to go.
Yeah, it's like it's a pipeline. Like your large intestine. I mean, your intestines are like 20 yards long, you know, or 10 yards long. I think
it's crazy. Yeah, something like that. It's still like, wild.
Yeah, they're long as hell. So you got a lot. Some people that have, you know, even skin issues. You know, like eczema and such. These are all from your gut being off. You're eating stuff that just because you like it and it tastes so good and I need to have this. And no, what you're eating lasts in your mouth for like 20-30 seconds. It stays in your body 2-3 days, 4 days, 5 days. You know what I mean? Like,
and then and think about it. Like, you ever ask yourself a question, why do I crave things? Why do I want this? I want that. Because everything you eat, those little cakes and pies you eat, got little microorganisms in it. Along
parasites.
With, yeah, it got everything has something something in it, and everything wants to survive. So it goes into your gut system, your gut, and guess what? It starts sending signals to the brain, say, "Hey, I want more cake. I want more chocolate cake. Now I want some chocolate cake. I want some apple pie."
And detox is so important. Like we eating all this crap and we're not detoxing our body. Like. And even deworming, like don't think that just because you ain't a dog or a cat that you don't have worms. A lot of people, a lot of the symptoms that they might have where it might be mistaken as autoimmune or maybe something else, it could be parasites. I've heard stories of where people had like stage 3 cancer and stuff, they did a deworming of themselves and the cancer disappeared. Because technically all cancer is just built up toxins in your body stored in different places. So once you detox the body completely, it's giving a place for all these toxins to go. They leave your body.
Well,
So
one of the things you said about cancer, and as far as getting these clusters in your body all over the place, those are your defense mechanisms in your body to put all the poison in one section. And unfortunately, when you get a biopsy done, and that's why I said if you have no choice but to get it done, let them snatch the whole bitch out if they could, because when they do a biopsy, they poke into it, and guess what? Now it spreads all over.
Yes,
and apparently that's been happening. So some people don't even have quote unquote, complete cancer. They just have more like symptoms of it, and then next thing you know, they get poked and now it spreads. Now they say, "Oh, the cancer spread." Why does it spread? Oh, because you got a biopsy done.
I'm trying to remember my new favorite word. Oh crap, I should have wrote it down. But they made a discovery of a new organ. I think I talked about this in a couple episodes ago, that they found a new organ in the body. It's called the intersectium. I think that's the word. I'm gonna confirm that. But that's how they're thinking that the cancer travels when it metastasizes, is through the intersectium. Hold on, intersectium. Let me see if I'm right. Nope. I'm down. I'm having a brain fart and I'm not able to find it. So I might be wrong on the name of the word, but it's a new organ. And this is what
okay. Is INTERSTITU M.
Let's see. Organ. Mestry, no. Meet your interstitium. That's what I totally said it wrong. It's your interstitium. So that is what they're thinking that is what is carrying along the different cells. It also carries hydration through your body. It could carry. It's also where your immune system. Other than the other most important thing is your lymphatic system. Your lymph nodes, and I'm a stage 4 cancer survivor of lymphoma, so I did a lot of studying about lymph nodes and understanding how to detoxify them and drain them. One of the things that I do, and I fall off here and there, but I try to stay consistent, is something as simple as jumping on a trampoline. They call it rebounding. And by jumping 15 to 20 minutes a day, that helps to drain your lymphatic system. Even if you don't have a trampoline, you could jump rope. You could jump in, and wherever you're sitting, just to get that motion of the gravity pulling you down as you're going up. And that's helping to pull the toxins out of your body. So your lymphatic system is a very important part of it's like your last line of defense, and your immune system is your lymphatic system. So told you, Awareness Academy 411 is here to give you the 411 on things that you might not really know about. And for me, I enjoy sharing information that's going to be helpful for people. If it helps, then I feel like I did my job and all my suffering wasn't in vain.
And people, before you start taking vitamins, make sure you go to a knowledgeable practitioner, such as a nutritionist. And the reason why I say that is because certain vitamins you shouldn't take consistently. Like, for example, magnesium is good for you, right? But if you already have a decent level of magnesium in your body, it can cause liver damage. So you have to be careful. The only ones that you could really take and kind of get away with it, it's pretty much like vitamin D, vitamin C, vitamin B12. You could take vitamin. Those pretty much, those are essential ones. You can't take omega acids, fatty acids, because if you take too much of that could do. Even though it's supposed to help the heart. No, but even though it helps your heart, it also can mess your heart up too. So, like I said, everything is within moderation.
Absolutely. The fish oil is great for men because it's good for the prostate. And not for nothing, people, I'm gonna say it. I don't care if you don't like it or not. Colon cleanse.
Yeah, colon cleanse.
I am not afraid to talk about number 2. And your colon can hold up to 5 pounds of feces.
Would you go get a colonic?
Hell yeah.
Shit,
and you're supposed to do 3 sessions at a time. Like, I haven't done it yet, and I do plan on doing one because I would like to experience that. But no, colonics are dope. Like, even if people have gone to get them, you know, you might see parasites.
My mom and my sister got it done before. They said it was
you
amazing.
might even see worms come out when they do that. Like, it might, but if they do see worms, then you need to hurry up and do a parasite cleanse for the next month after that, because you can kill the ones that are alive and get them out your body, but they already laid eggs. So you want to catch the next round. So you have to, if you do a detox or some type of deworming, you have to do it for at least 6 weeks. You know, because or it depends on which one you're doing, because you you want to catch that cycle of catching those eggs, because it's not just about getting the live worms out. Like, people's like, oh, that's gross. You think the human body is sexy on the inside? No, it's not. You go on YouTube and look up them cadaver videos where they're showing that they do autopsies. The human body's gross.
Yes, it's disgusting.
Disgusting.
You know.
Ew.
But yeah,
slimy.
Slimy inside and stuff. But it's very important, and people start. Matter of fact, I might make a video about it. It's called YUKA. Let me see if I could just Google it so I could just give you a picture of it, because I want everybody to download this app, YUKA, and I'm not a sponsor of them. I'm not getting paid. I'm just promoting it because I think it's very helpful for somebody that does it. It's not into reading all these ingredients from the products they buy and stuff like that. So it basically grades the product for you. It tells you it's good and bad. It tells you what's in it, like what dangerous chemicals in it. Yep, you scan the barcode. And the crazy thing about it is, if you just happen to if you feel like you left out after you scan it and says the product is no good, a lot of times when you scroll down to the bottom of it, it give you alternatives. It give you alternatives like, oh, you could try this, you could use this, this is good for you. So that's something to be mindful of, because you want to stay away from gluten. You want to stay away from a lot of different chemicals that's unnecessary that's in your food, and it's only there because it act as a preservative to like keep those foods at a long shelf life. But just remember, if it's a long shelf life outside, just can imagine how long it's going to take inside to break down. It takes much longer, which cause more harm to your body. So it's not a good idea. So get the Yuka app. Is YUKA. Go to Google or go to the Apple Store, download the app, and then when you start doing food shopping, it's time to start scanning your products to see if it's good and bad. And if it's bad for you, you'll be like, oh, this is my favorite product. It tastes so good. Oh, damn, it got high fructose corn. It got this, got that.
Yeah.
It's high in protein or low in protein, too much sugar or too much sodium. It lets you know everything. It rates everything for you. Yep. So it's more like, if you feel like you overwhelmed by constantly sitting there and reading ingredients on stuff, the Yuka app is winning. So
yeah, and we're not trying to tell anybody, oh, you need to go change your entire diet. No, we're just planting the seeds. And if you are ready to start making changes, just make little baby steps instead of buying like what he's talking about with this app. You know, okay, let me get an alternative of this one thing, you know, and then maybe the next time you do another thing, you know, and just take baby steps and work your way into it, because you have to slowly work yourself out of your old habits. Like, it takes 2 weeks to break a habit, but it takes 90 days to build a new habit, you know, and all of that also has to do with mindset. And since we are talking about sponsored products, because it ties into mindset, I'm gonna just talk real quick about the Posi Balls. These are a great tool to help you with programming your mindset, and also just to level your mood out sometimes. Like, we all go through things. We all have different things going on in our lives from many different angles. And sometimes you just need something to just get your mind off of things, or even just give you a message of solace. You know, like I just spoke with my uncle today, and I told him, like, I like to roll these in threes, and whatever messages I get out of those 3 is what I need. But then he told me, he's like, yeah, I'll keep rolling them until I get similar messages. And he's like, that'll be the one that I take on. I'm like, I like that approach. That's a good one too. So yeah, a quick word from our sponsors, right? Posi Balls.
Manifest happiness now. Change your life now with positive affirmation balls. Simply roll, read the positive message, receive it, and smile, and roll it again. 4 different balls that will make you feel good about life. Posi Balls, what you put in your mind matters.
Yes, and just to break it down real quick, the purple ball is designed to help you boost your mood, help you feel more balanced, make you feel a little better for the day. The yellow ball, this one inspires the abundance mindset. This is the one that you want to roll. So like, say if you're feeling a sort of way about money and stuff, you might want to just take, same thing with changing your diet. You with changing your mind, it's the same thing. Just take these little steps of just getting these messages. The orange ball, this one I like even for kids too, because it's like building your confidence. Like a quick roll of the orange ball would be, I am brave. Yes, I am. Oh, one more. And I always matter. Absolutely. Like this is a great confidence boost. The green ball is like, say you're bored, you don't know what to do with yourself. You roll this one until you get an idea of something that you want to do, because the whole point is just to get you moving, get you engaged in life. Like a lot of people, they're feeling down, they're feeling depressed, they're feeling stuck. You know, they don't know what their passion is. Just take one little step at a time. This green ball will give you those little steps. They're like little breadcrumbs that'll eventually lead you to, that aha moment. So yeah, the Posi Balls are dope, man. Definitely a great tool to incorporate into, mindset training, and just something to help you feel better. And
gotta do it. Gotta get the Posi Balls. It's popping.
And if you throw it at somebody, it ain't gonna hurt as much. Nah.
Know what I'm saying? Because it's positive too. Because you can slap somebody right in the head with a boop,
bang, now,
and it won't even hurt them, and they probably just start laughing, and then they take it and read it. And you can't
like,
go wrong with
that's a message. That message hit me right upside the head. Yeah. No. Let me not promote violence.
No,
we're here to promote inner peace.
Absolutely, you guys. Absolutely, that's what we're doing.
Out of all of the craziness going on in the world, what do you need to learn is inner peace.
Inner peace, because everything will break you up inside. Remember, try as much negative that this world give you. You need to have some positive to balance it.
Absolutely. And meditation is not a cliche. It actually has science behind it of how helpful it is. And if you're having trouble with meditation, there's videos, there's guided journals. Y'all can visit manifesthappinessnow.com. You scroll up to the bottom. I got some videos up there to help with meditation. If you like the sound of nature, or like the sound of rain, or the ocean, like just let it play and just listen to the sound. And anytime a thought comes up, just notice the thought. Like if it's a cloud going like, oh, I'm thinking that right now. Like, ooh, I'm thinking this right now. Oh, that's the thought that's going on in there now. It's like you just let your thoughts pass. Like you are not your thought. Your thought is not you. It's just it's being generated in there. You're generating this thing. So to get to the bottom of why, I mean, that's a whole nother episode. I'll be here all day long if I start talking about that. But meditating, center your mind. Like some people have trouble in being in quiet. All right, fine. Like I said, listen to some of those videos. That'll help give you some background noise. Focus on your breath. Focus on your body. Like, meditation is, I just don't know. It's like taking a shower for your brain, like your mind. Like you need to clean your mind.
That's it. That's a fact, though.
That's a fact, though. For real, though. Oh, real quick. I just remembered that the actress that played in Home Alone, that played the mom, she passed away today, actually.
Yeah. My heart goes out to the family. God rest her soul.
Catherine O'Hara. She was also in Beetlejuice. Like the original Beetlejuice. She played the mom. You know, she's like she was dope. I liked her movies. She was funny.
Oh, okay. Now I remember her. Let me show this photo so everybody can see who she is. You know, I'm gonna share this so everybody can see it. Cause I for a minute, I knew he was talking about, but I just couldn't match her face with the name. So now we all can get a chance to see it real quick. Oh, whoops, I put it the wrong one. That's cool.
Yeah, I grew up watching her movies. Like I liked her. Like she was funny. You know, and the older you get, the more you look at actors and actresses and you know
hmm
the roles that they played, and it's like, yo, that's actually pretty cool. You know that you could do stuff like that, and you know it's a movie. Yeah, but yeah, she passed away. I think she was like 71 or something like that. She's
Oh,
fairly
she's 71. Oh, okay, gotcha.
yeah, so she was young, but you know, rest in peace to her and you know her family. My condolences. And
Listen, is she
anyone
the one
else
that?
that I'm not mentioning right now, oh, definitely hold up. We ain't gonna just talk about celebrities. We gotta talk about our people. Shout out to Sam.
Yeah,
We grew up with him. You could take that down.
yeah.
Definitely want to give a shout out. Um, Sam Bowie, rest
Sam
in
Bowie.
peace.
Yes, man.
I grew up with him, and you know he's a people that if you're from West Brain, you knew Sam Bowie. So
Yeah,
Sam
real
Bowie.
talk.
So you know, rest in peace to Sam Bowie.
hmm
My dearest condolences to his family, his wife. You know, I'm not sure if he had kids or not, but you know, if he does have kids, definitely shout out
Yeah,
to
he
them.
got kids. He got
Yeah,
kids. Yeah.
yeah, and
Uh-huh.
for the community, you know, all those that grew up with him, like myself, shout out to all y'all too, because this is
hmm
something, you know, it's of course death is inevitable for
hmm
all of us, but you know, when it hits, especially when we're all still pretty young, you know, it's just
Yeah,
like,
it
damn,
sucks.
that just came out of nowhere. So, you know, everybody else, I send everybody else a hug out there that, you know, we all
hmm
know each other in some way, shape, or form, you know, so definitely my heart is heavy to even hear about that because
Yeah.
that was out of nowhere. Like, oh shoot.
It really broke me too because he hit me up. He always cracked jokes with me and all that, but he hit me up and he was just talking about the how to Facebook monetize and stuff like how the whole process.
Hmm.
And and then one day you called me and I was like, oh shit, I didn't even get a chance to reply to it because he passed away. And I'm like, it broke my heart and it lets you know that life is so damn short. So you gotta whatever on your bucket list, don't think you got next year. And you know what I'm saying? Do that shit as soon as possible. Do all the things on your bucket list so you can live a whole full life of the things that you want to do. Because it's not so much how long you live, it's how you live it,
Yeah, and it's
how you
what you
live your
leaving
life.
behind too.
Yeah.
Yeah, like right now you got time. What are you
Mhm,
doing with that time that's gonna make a difference for your life and for
mhm.
others? You know what I mean? And not in a negative way either. You know, don't go out
Yeah.
terrorizing people just because you mad. Go to the damn therapist. But
Yep.
real talk, like life is a lot shorter than we think. Like I was even
Mhm.
thinking today of, you know, where I am in my life and my age, and I'm just like, I still feel like I'm 19.
Yeah, real
Like
talk.
I feel like my body is like you definitely you know that young, but I still feel like it. Like, but I look back, I'm like, yo, that was this many years ago. I'm not gonna say it. You know, if y'all want to
Mhm.
know my age, you go find out on your own. You know,
Yep.
but yeah, real talk. But you know, as usual, we could keep going and chatting and talking. But I hope
Mhm.
everybody enjoyed today's episode. Again, shout out to Sam Bowie, his family.
Shout out to Sam Bowie. Yes.
Absolutely, yo, rest in peace, bro. For real. You know, we'll see you on the
Mhm.
other side one day. And yeah, I hope everybody enjoyed today's episode, Awareness Academy 411. I am your girl, Wendy Zizzo.
Hurt the
This is
jerk.
Kirk the Jerk. Nappy Red will be back. And listen, this is all for educational purposes only. But either way, everybody, please like, share, subscribe. If you have any questions, please reach out to us anytime. If you have a
Even-
business and you want to be interviewed, hit us up. You know, like we here to
e-
support.
Yep.
And no,
Just
we ain't gonna
remember,
charge you for it.
you can email us at awarenessacademy401 at gmail.com and we'd be happy to help you.
Absolutely. So with that, we'll see y'all next week. Peace and blessings. Rizzo out.